What's good, folks? It's the Budget King, Young Dookie, and if anyone say any different, tell them to pull up then.
We got a problem here?
Nah, today we got a couple of new devices from the good folks over at Rosewill. They just dropped their Neon series, and if you're tired of RGB, go that away, because it's RGB everything over here. Let's take a look at the K51 Mem-chanical keyboard and the M55 gaming mouse. The K51 is an RGB membrane keyboard with a mechanical feel. Now real talk, this don't feel like any mechanical keyboard I have, but it does feel better than your standard potato offering. While it doesn't have the tactile feel and the click associated with normal mechanical boards, it's not trash by any means. Here's a quick typing test. Now just for reference, compare that to my Rosewill caliber with the black switches. Now one thing I'm not fond of is the loud clang when using the spacebar though, but that's minor. Now while the K51 does have 8 LED colors, the lighting is provided by 6 zones that illuminate under the faceplate and through the characters and the keys. Now I usually hate on the gamery font of boards like this, but it is what it is, and this is one of the least aggressive versions I've seen. You also get other specs like 19 key anti-ghosting, built-in multimedia controls, and 8 different backlight effects to go with the color options. There are 2 different rainbow modes, your standard breathing and wave mode, the static mode that can cycle through the colors, the spectrum and ripple modes, and the ability to set custom zone colors. Now this has nothing on individual key backlit boards, but at this price, this is a step up from the mechanical fill board I reviewed here. Overall, this is a solid board with pretty strong build quality, and while this flimsy palm rest doesn't do much, it's cool it was included. Now switching to the mouse, it was tough to give up my favorite, the Logitech G602, but I can honestly say I started to notice something. My aim was getting better in games, but we'll get back to that later. The M55 has an optical gaming sensor with 6 customizable DPI settings and 6 fully programmable buttons. Also, I'm sure you recognized it by now, it has 16.8 million RGB options and 4 different backlight modes. Now while the keyboard is plug and play, you do need to download the software to get the most out of the mouse. From here, you can program your buttons, change your DPI settings, and even set up macros. If you like options, then this mouse is for you. Honestly, the most important thing when it comes to a mouse for me is how it feels, and the M55 doesn't disappoint. It's a bit flatter than I like, but it still has the weight and ergonomics to qualify for a solid, feels good in the hand joke. I don't know how to exactly qualify my grip style, but this is it, so maybe you can tell me down below in the comments. Now back to my aim. I don't know if it's attributed to the exclusive A4090 optical sensor or the fact that it's wired and therefore wouldn't have the lag that comes with using a wireless gaming mouse. I don't know, but my kill death ratio has improved from dumpster fire to embarrass your family, but they still love you though. Now no one is forcing me, but if I had to choose which is my favorite, I would say the mouse will be added to my constant rotation. I'm not the biggest fan of the logo, but the fact that you can have some color and it has good weight, I'm not mad at. I have to do more extensive research, play more games, to really determine how I feel about the sensor. Overall, the Neon lineup from Rosewill is another option for gamers looking to add a little bit of RGB goodness to their setups for the low. Alright folks, it's your boy Dookie. I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you check the links down in the description. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. And always remember to holla at your boy.